Hi, it's Vicky here from Off the Hook View, and today I'm going to show you how to make a starburst hexagon in the granny style. So what you will need for this is a hook and some appropriate yarn. So I have got my 3 colours over here. You see, I've got 3 colours and one for the outside, and I've got the appropriate size hook too, which is a 4mm because I'm using normal DK yarn. This will work with any yarns. If you've got worsted, don't worry about that, as long as you use the right hook size. So let's crack on how to make a crochet starburst hexagon. I'd love for you to hit subscribe. It's the button down in the corner. Right, so making a magic ring, because we want a nice closed centre of this hexagon. However you make a magic ring normally, I do have another tutorial which I'll link in the bottom. But under the 2 loops, grab and then instantly chain 2. And we're chaining 2 because we're doing a US half double crochet as our stitch for this. So yarn over through the ring, grab, you've now got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull back through all 3. And we need 9 of these in total. Your chain 2 counts as number 1, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At this point, make sure your stitches are nice and flat and you're going to pull your ring closed. We're now going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 2, which is just over here. And we're instantly going to chain up 2. This is for round 2. So yarn over, and we're doing a half double crochet again in the base of the chain. So we're going back in where we've joined the slip stitch. And now in each stitch around, we're doing 2 half double crochet in each stitch around to make this hexagon slightly bigger, which I know it's a circle at the moment, but it will be a hexagon. So 2 in each stitch around, that's 2 US half double crochet, which is yarn over through the stitch, grab, pull back through, yarn over, pull back through all 3. We're going to do that 2 in each stitch. The chain 2 counts as the first stitch, and we should finish then on 18 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. If you note, there is actually a gap here. It's where you join your chain 2. It means you move your stitch slightly over. So this one here we ignore. We do not crochet in this last stitch here. We're going to slip stitch to join to the top of the chain 2, and we're going to fasten off. And then this is rounds 1 and 2 of your hexagon. We're now going to change colour, and I'm going to go for something nice and bright and contrasting. So I'm going to change to red, and at this point I'm going to make a slip knot to join my yarn. And I'm going to join it to the top of any stitch, which I always tend to go pretty much where I've just finished off. So I'm going to go this one here next to it. And I'm going to chain 3. And this is to get to the height of the US double crochet. And in this first stitch, I'm just going to make 1 US double crochet. So yarn over, through the stitch, grab, that's 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull back through 2, yarn over, pull back through 2, chain 1. In the next stitch, I'm going to do a DC cluster, 2 DC cluster. So yarn over, through the stitch, grab the yarn. You've now got 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull back through 2. Yarn over, through the stitch again, grab your yarn, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull back through 2, yarn over, pull back through all 3. Chain 1. Moving on to the next stitch. Do 2 DC cluster in each stitch now all the way around. So yarn over on the hook, through, grab, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull back through 2, yarn over, through the same stitch again, grab. You've now got 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3. Chain 1. So we're doing the chain 1 to give us the gap for the next round, and we're doing the 2 DC cluster, which will actually make it bigger because we're doing 2 stitches per stitch. So that's what we're going to do, is 2 DC cluster all the way around. So yarn over, I'll explain it for this one and then I'll crack on. 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, in the same stitch, grab 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3, chain 1. And that's all we're going to do for every single stitch all the way around, is a 2 DC cluster in each stitch. So I'll crack on and I'll see you at the end. Here we go. So I've just finished off. I've got 2 DC cluster. Very confusing, isn't it? 2 DC cluster in each stitch all the way around. I'm going to slip stitch to the top of my chain 3, which is where I started. I'm going to yarn over and fasten off. You'll notice that I'm not actually going to sew my ends in until the very end. I just find that especially with round 1, it blocks the stitch, so you can't actually get into the top of the stitch. So that's where we're up to on that one. Now it's time for round 4. So again, making a slip stitch on my hook. I'm now going to join my yarn, and again you'll notice that I join just where I've joined the other yarn. It just makes sense to me. Now we're going to do a 3 DC cluster. So chain 3 up, a 2 DC cluster in the first one because your chain 3 counts as stitch number 1. So exactly the same as we just did on the last round. Yarn over, pull through 2, back through the same stitch, and then pop through all 3. In fact, actually, I'll do that again to show you what I was doing. So yarn over, through the stitch, grab 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, through the stitch again, pull back through, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3, chain 1. Now moving on to the next stitch. We're going to do a 3 DC cluster in here. So yarn over, through the stitch, grab, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, through the stitch, grab, 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, and 1 more, yarn over, through the stitch, grab, that gives you 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. Again, a 3 DC cluster in every chain space that we made in the previous round. So here, 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 all the way around till we get back to the beginning. So I'll do a couple more and then you can see me at the end. Pull through 2, yarn over, back through, pull through 2, yarn over, back through, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. There we go. I'll carry on and I'll see you at the end. Right, so I'm just about to finish off round 4. So last 3 DC cluster in this stitch. Oh, caught it. There we go. Chain 1, and then I'm going to slip stitch to join to the top of my chain 3, which is over here. At this point, I am going to sew in my ends because I might as well. So if you know how to sew in ends, feel free to fast forward. If you don't, I'm going to turn it over. So I've got the back, my needle. I'll just do one, and then I'm going to thread my needle and then weave in my end so it won't come undone. So I'm going to go up the stitch. I'm going to come down the stitch, leaving a bit of a gap. Up the stitch again, further over so I don't get it too bulky. And then down my stitch again. And I'm going to do that for every end and cut them off once I've done them. Make sure you do them at least 3 or 4 up and downs in order to weave them in. If you don't, I have a video that shows you what happens. So please, please, please weave in your ends. Here we go. I'm actually going to go up there again. And I'm going to do that on all of these ends. So, so joining your outside colour anywhere in one of the chain 1 spaces of round 4. We're going to join our yarn and we're going to chain 4 up. 4. We're going to yarn over twice and we're doing a US treble crochet. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1, 2, and do 2 more treble crochet. So yarn over twice, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over twice, then go through your stitch, grab, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1. We're going to do double crochet. So yarn over, pull through 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to do 3 double crochet in that space. Chain 1. We're going to do 3 more double crochet in the next space. Three double crochet, chain 1. I'm going to do 2 treble crochet. So yarn over twice into the next space, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over twice through the chain space, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. And we're going to chain 2 because they were in a corner now. So yarn over twice through the gap, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And the same again. So yarn over twice, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I'm going to chain 1 and we're going to do 3 more double crochet in the next space. That's yarn over once, the normal US double crochet. I'm going to chain 1 and do 3 more double crochet in the next space. Chain 1, 2 treble crochet in the next space because we're onto a corner. Chain 2 and 2 treble crochet in the same space. Chain 1, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet. 3 double crochet, chain 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next space, chain 1. Right, 2 treble crochet, chain 2, 2 treble crochet, chain 1. You look, we're halfway around our hexagon now. Oh, nearly lost the wool. So 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. Chain 1, and we're onto a corner again. So it's 2 trebles, chain 2, 2 trebles. Chain 2, and then followed by 2 treble crochet. There we go, chain 1 because we're moving on to the next space. 3 double crochet. Chain 1, 3 double crochet. Oh, missed it. There we go. Chain 1, we're on to our next corner space. So we're going to do 2 trebles. Chain 2, 2 trebles. chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, and this should hopefully bring us back round to the beginning. Remember your chain 1, and we're going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 4, which is over here. At this point, we have now a hexagon. So fasten off, weave in your ends, and then block to the size that you need. So that is how we make a crochet hexagon, starburst or sunburst, depending on what you want to call it, and turn a circle into a hexagon. Thanks for watching. I'd love for you to hit subscribe. There's a button down the bottom, and I'll be back next time with some more crochet tutorials. Thank you.